Hello, my name is Romo and thank you for coming back to my YouTube video. Today we're going to debunk the Big Bang Theory. I'd like to just show you a couple things that have been taught and positively known and then been shown that was incorrect. At first, hundreds of years ago, we believed that the sun revolved around the earth. And that's what we believed. And then we found out that that was a lie. And then we believed that we were the center of the universe. We found out that that was a lie. So we're going to find out about the solar system, the galaxies, the Big Bang Theory, how that was brought about, and how it's impossible for them to know. But this is one thing that I'm trying to explain constantly to you, that scientists want you to believe that they are on the precipice of knowing everything. And they're so far away from that, that it's shameful that they keep presenting the facts that they know everything. The reason why they do this is this, and this is the reason why, is because they cannot accomplish anything on Earth. We have millions of miles of desert that they can't transform into paradise conditions, or conditions where we can at least eat from or stuff. So they have to fabricate that they're going to terraform other countries. Millions and millions of acres, not just a little place. So we can see that they make up so many stories, so many things. This is the thing that they want you to believe, and this is why they want you to believe. There's water on another planet. The government gives them $5 billion. We believe we can put air on other planets. Another $5 billion. There's aliens in other places. $10 billion. So the list goes on. Anything that they can say that they can achieve or find out in outer space turns out to be billions and billions and billions of dollars. That's why the United States is the highest paid for the space program. They have no solution for Earth, but they make you believe that someday we're going to go to other planets, someday we're going to terraform, someday we're going to do this, and someday they're going to do that. And that's another thing. Let's throw in another $50 billion. We'll just put this here. Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3, Earth 4. I think they're talking about 15 Earths now. I don't know. Anyways, so they get billions and billions of dollars for their program. Another thing I like to add is that there's other scientists or other people talking about the great achievements that they're making to go outer space. All the things that they're talking about to achieve to go out to other planets and stuff, not possible. But they say it's possible because they can find a formula. All the scientists, and this is the fabulous thing, this is what they do. Because you don't understand the formula, they make up any formula. String theory. You don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Another scientist looks at it and says, the calculations is correct. What does it prove? Absolutely nothing. It's a theory. Another thing that they mention is, if a theory can be proved one time incorrect, like Einstein theory of relativity there, they say that, if you could prove that's wrong, then it's not right, it's never right. In space, everything can be correct and everything can be incorrect. It depends on the circumstances that are within the diameters of what they're working. And I'm just going to use you a small demonstration. If a plane goes 100 miles an hour, 100, and you're going 100 miles, miles an hour. It takes 1 hour to get to the destination. Am I correct? Okay, so in space or any place, if there's turbulence and you're going 100 miles an hour and there's some force holding you back, it doesn't matter if you're going 100 miles an hour, you're still going slower because you're hitting turbulence, so it may take longer than an hour to get to your destination. In space, it's like that. Yes, if everything is perfect, things will work out. If everything's not perfect, then no, things will not work out. There's always things in the middle that may interrupt the sequence of events where the formula is incorrect. So yes, formulas are correct, formulas are incorrect. When they throw all these formulas up there and make it look like they've achieved something, yeah, the formulas may be correct. But in reality, when they try them, you see constantly, well, there's a new theory, this came up in front. We didn't know about this, but we know about that now. Even in the splitting of the atoms, they're finding more and more details in the atoms that they never knew about, they never imagined that they were in. So, we see that that's what's happening. Now, with the Big Bang Theory, again, this section, this is really remarkable to me. How they explain the Big Bang Theory. They got so much calculations, so much numbers, so much things like this. And so now, if Einstein's theory of relativity is correct, that we cannot move faster than the speed of light, so let's look at the Big Bang Theory to see how correct it is, and see if Einstein's theory is correct. And if they're using Einstein's theory, then what they're saying is impossible. So, let's see. This is the Milky Way, and I'm making this bigger, the Earth bigger. The Earth is right here in the Milky Way. The Milky Way is 100,000 light years apart. Okay, 100,000 light years apart. All right, 100,000 light years apart. Okay, now the universe, this is the fabulous part. And I don't exactly know what the number of how they say it. This is the universe now. Trillions of light years away. So if we use Einstein's equation, how many years is it going to take a picture from here to here? Let's say that that's 50,000 light years here or here, wherever we are, wherever we live, 50,000 light years. If we're using a light to look at it, it would take 50,000 light years to get to the destination. But I'm sure they have a formula to prove me wrong. But the universe, billions and billions of light years away. It's astronomical. How did they find out where the Big Bang Theory started? That's one thing, because they know about the Big Bang Theory. So, it started all the way down here. According to them, the Big Bang Theory, when it exploded, it only went one way. And any explosion goes every way, but the Big Bang Theory, it just went one way. You know, the explosion went one way. Okay, so let's say that's correct. How did they get that camera from all the way here, 100 trillion, billion, zillion miles away, to see where the Big Bang Theory started? Another thing is, just to show that how, so if that's right, that means Einstein's theory has to be wrong. Because the camera film moves at trillions of miles per second. Trillions of light year miles per second to take a picture of where it started. Right here. Trillion. We have the most amazing camera of all time. You can't take a picture of Pluto's moons. It doesn't know where Pluto's moons is. That's billions of miles away. But trillions of light years away, it can take a picture of where we started. That's remarkable. You see, they throw in so many lies And they've tried to fascinate people with so many equations that you don't know if they're telling the truth, because nobody knows what the equations are. I don't know. They know what it is. It adds up to a number. Doesn't mean it's the number that they're talking about. So, there's another factor also. Within the universe, there's stars being made every day. Stars being made, galaxies being made, all over the place, all over the place. New, old, everything. Now, what we see, and this is the fascinating thing, they say that we're calculating the light that's hitting us, right? So if this light started, say 6 billion years, it passes the Earth, how do they know how old this planet, this star is? They do not know. It's past the particle line where they can tell how long the light's been there. They cannot test and find out how long this light has been here, this light has been here, this light has been here, this, they could have a sun here that's been there for 50 billion years. Once it's past the Earth's point, which is here, they can no longer tell you how old or how long that sun is. So they cannot tell you by a radiation detector, they can't tell you by any kind of detector how old any of these suns or planets are, because they're going by the light frequency that's going there. And another thing, a factor is, which is wonderful, the Earth's sun is a dim sun. So say this sun's been 20 billion years and it's a dim sun, and this sun has been 6 billion years and it's a bright sun. Which one was there first? They don't know, because the light factor is different. So they don't know when this was created, when this was created, when this was created, when this was created. They don't know either one. They don't even know within the boundaries of the Milky Way itself when they've been created. There's over 200 billion stars in the Milky Way. Billion. But they can calculate when the Big Bang Theory came. The remarkable thing is they got the smoking gun to prove, the smoking gun that proves that the Big Bang Theory is true. And this is the big smoking gun. One thing is the universe blew one way. That's a smoking gun. That's really fabulous. I never seen that happen in any explosion. But maybe there's the big wall, the big black wall, because it's dark. Nobody could see it. It didn't penetrate that wall to move over, and so it moved over here. That I don't know. But this is the smoking gun. In the universe, you can't hear any sounds because the vacuum of space. Am I correct? Yes. You cannot hear any sounds because of the vacuum of space. But they have microwave sounds in there, you know, and so what is it? Microwaves, cosmic waves. They have all these kinds of wave sounds that they hear, because if there is no sound out here, why is Earth spending so much money on all these satellites to hear sounds from outer space? Now they say it's a vacuum, they can't hear anything, but they can pick up static waves from microwaves, cosmic waves. A lot of things make sounds, but this was a smoking gun. When they put their satellite out there, the inventor of the first satellite kept picking up a static. And this static was everywhere. So they said, then this must be the echo of the Big Bang. The echo of the Big Bang Theory. The echo. So it was all over the place. They could pick up the sound all over the place. Even though they're Milky Way and we are right here, they can hear the sound all over the place. Again, another item that can go faster than the speed of light is their sound machines. They can pick up things everywhere, trillions and billions of light years away. Which again, if it's true, then it supersedes Einstein's theory. So, now, what? So, let's find out what makes these sounds out there that they're stating. This is the Earth, and then there's the other planets here, right? And actually, the Earth is, we're just going to make the Earth a little bit bigger because we are the Earth, but the other planets are bigger. Did you ever, I know people have cooked on frying pans, did you ever cook a frying pan with oil in it and leave it unattended? Did you notice the sound that it makes? A crackling heat sound, you know, like, yeah, we all did. And what is this big thing here that we get heat from? That lets off radiation, cosmic waves. So what scientists are saying is they're eliminating the whole universe, going back in time, like they understand what time travel is. They're going back in time all the ways to the point of the Big Bang, and this is called the afterflow light pattern, which is 380,000 years, this point here, of the existence from the Big Bang theory. And over here is 400 million years was the first star. This is what they're saying that they know. This is the fascinating part of what they say. And this is the thing that you have to really consider about how they're manipulating people to understand these things. First of all, they got a camera here, trillions and trillions of light years away. They're eliminating something that they can't eliminate, which is all the stars. They don't know when they were formed. They don't know when they came back. They got a starting point right here where they mention that the universe is expanding. Obviously, it's only expanding in one direction according to them, and this is where they're seeing this. So we see here that they're talking about this dark matter. If they knew what the dark matter was, I think they would understand that they're making all this stuff up. And what dark energy is. That's another thing. Something, again, they can't prove, but is actually there. Dark energy. If they knew what it was, they wouldn't call it dark energy. But the dark matter is created for people. That's what the dark matter is created for. Is for us to get the sense of all the planets and see how they are, see how they're lit up, see how nice they are. That's what the dark matter is for. But the dark energy is the power behind the dark matter. It's like a parallel to our universe and its coexistence with this. It was created for a reason. Anyways, that's what dark energy is. It's not a string theory. It's not a million parallel universe thing. So we see here that this, where we are in the universe, which again, they have no way of telling how big the universe is, no way of telling how far it goes, no way, there's no beginning or no end to it. There's nothing. So, if there's no instrument that can tell them how much distance it covers, there's no way to say where it began. There's no way to say how it began. If there's other planets that are today being developed, being created today, there's suns that are being created, planets that are being created everywhere. There's no way that they can know where the universe started to even suggest that there was a Big Bang theory. Again, scientists want to play God and make you believe that they understand where the universe came from. So again, thank you for looking at my YouTube video. Please, if there's any scientist that wants to dispute this, and show me how the cameras can go faster than the speed of light, which will disprove Einstein's theory that nothing can go faster than the speed of light, then please show me, and show me your calculations that I don't understand, but I'm sure you can put it in a way that I can understand it, that it's possible for them to somehow, with the technology we have on this little tiny dust mark here, where our planet is in our solar system, to achieve what they're saying that achieved. I like to really see how they get by all the things that I have mentioned. Again, thank you for looking into my YouTube video. It's been an exciting day in explaining the Big Bang Theory.